Well, a hockey rink is certainly a great place to be this weekend,
idea,
right?
yeah.
If you need to cool off a little bit. So not a bad idea to go check out some indoor sports.
Isn't it wild how much we just changed from I'm looking to get warm to I'm looking to get cool? And a lot of folks will be doing that this weekend. We'll touch on that in just a moment. Let us focus on the beauty, though. Pete sending us this shot first thing this morning from his amazing vantage point. Take a look at this. This is Long Lake in Lacey/Olympia, according to Pete. And man, it looked beautiful. The water's glassy. The sky is blue. There's not a cloud out there. That's what high pressure does for you. The air comes from up high and just spreads all the moisture out at the surface and makes it so that cloud cover at least doesn't form in the lower elevations. We did see some form along the mountains today. Remember, we forecasted this last night. We still have that push of moisture coming up from the south that really stayed very politely over top of the spine of the Cascades. It did spill over in some spots there and fired off some lightning just along the immediate foothills to the east of the Cascades. But for the most part, now that we have removed the heat from the equation, we're seeing a lot of that thunder and lightning starting to wind down as well. Just getting some light radar returns there. Should continue to clear out overnight tonight. It was warm. Clear skies will do that for you. 71 is where we got to today, 6 degrees above the 30-year average of 65. 87 is the record for today's date. Okay, we were 16 degrees below that, but still, we're going to get into that territory this weekend. Sunset at 8:33 was glorious tonight. So while we're talking about warmth, the great news is we're going to ease our way into this. It's not just suddenly going to become hot, but it will become hot. By the time we get into Saturday, we're talking about some mid-80s. On Sunday, we're definitely talking about some upper 80s and some lower 90s across the region. And then it looks like SeaTac is forecasted to hit that 90-degree mark on Monday. As you can see here, the record is 85. Looks like we're going to be shattering that record. We'll keep you posted. Meanwhile, here's what it looks like in the big picture. As a ridge of high pressure continues to build and migrate up from the south here, it does a couple of things. It just clears, warms, and dries the entire west coast, so much so that this low pressure system sitting here, you know, like the ones that we had one after another throughout the month of April, is just going to get stuck there. It will sit there all the way through. Now, it looks like forecast models are saying that starting on Monday, that could start to break down, and we could see that move in our neck of the woods and fire off some storms on Monday and Tuesday, but we'll get there when we get there. Overnight lows will be in the 40s tonight, and it looks like up towards the north, we'll be seeing some 60s and 70s. In fact, all the way across the region, we'll be seeing some mid-70s on Thursday. We'll push that into the upper 70s on Friday, cross that 80-degree threshold on Saturday, 90s on Monday, and then we'll dial it back to the 70s again Wednesday.